Just coming off from a tough game at Trustmark the other day, and for us to bounce back, after that loss up there and play against a good club that's 7-1, and I thought we played a really good game today. Both teams pitched well. Wasn't a lot of offense. They really controlled the offense, but on our side, the 4-run inning was enough to carry us with good pitching down the stretch.
Looked like a lot of aggressive at-bats there early. Could you kind of talk us through that?
Yeah, I just think that we were trying to get in time with the fastball. That's what the guy lives and dies on. Does throw a little bit of slider, but we did get some pitches there to handle. And in that 4-run inning, I think after Slade leads off with the home run, we get a couple of runners on or one on. But I think the biggest at bat on that was Creek Robertson's 2-out walk that enabled to turn that lineup over and get Edsel to the plate. And of course, Edsel hits a 2-run triple and goes up 3, and then the wild pitch scored the 4th.
What'd you see out of Tanner today?
I thought he had action on his ball. I thought his ball was really got under the barrel. Last week it was we had a couple of home runs that he gave up, and they were getting the barrel under him, which means this ball wasn't sinking. But I thought he had a lot better sink today in what he was doing. He really mixed the changeup nice.
After the last 7 days, has to feel pretty good to have 0 earned runs by the bullpen.
Yes, it does. We're trying to grow through those pains that we've been doing, and we know we're gonna have that. But every opportunity is a new opportunity to learn from the last one, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing here, or what we saw today anyway.
Slade's been on quite a hot streak lately. Can you kind of talk to us about what you've seen from him?
Yeah, I mean, he was really swinging it prior to the hamstring. I hated to lose him in the bat. And, people want to know why did I put him in pinch hit there that last out at Mississippi State. Well, I think he has the ability to do just what you saw tonight. I mean, he has that ability to turn a game around, and we need him in the lineup. Obviously, I'm a little concerned. I don't want him pushing that hamstring. If he can keep hitting home runs, then he won't have to worry about it. But he is seeing the ball good, and hopefully it's contagious and some other guys feed off of it.
What are you looking for out of Matt Adams tomorrow?
Just to be able to come and throw strikes, control the zone, get the at-bats over quick, not run pitch counts up, and that's what Tanner did so well, and that's the difference from last week. Illinois got his pitch counts up, got Adams is up too, so we got to keep those down. We got to get contact early in the count. Can't strike everybody out, but really not strike out guys. Dallas Baptist, although I think we had 11 tonight against them, they're a pretty good offensive team with a good 2-strike approach, so he's got to fill up the zone and mix his pitches.
All right, just want to start off 5 strong innings to start, 6 overall. What was working for you?
The sinker, definitely, and changeup. I think they were just playing well off of each other. I wasn't trying to do too much. I was really just trying to fill it up, and I think that's kind of how it resulted, just being in the zone.
Did you feel a little extra added responsibility to get a long outing after the bullpen struggled the last week or so?
Not really. My goal every time I pitch is to try to go as deep as I can and get people out in the least amount of pitches I can. So it wasn't trying to put pressure on myself, but obviously in the back of my head, I know that my goal is to go as deep as I can, and that's kind of what I did. Just went out there and tried to fill it up.
Could you talk about Cross and Storm really coming in there and closing the door after that 6th inning?
Absolutely. That's a big time right there, having Cross come in and fill the zone up. I told him in the bullpen, if you want to beat these guys, we need to just throw strikes, because they weren't too aggressive on the first pitch, and I told him that he could see that once he got out there, and I think he noticed once he actually started throwing that he kind of got in a roll and in a rhythm, and he started filling the zone up a lot. And Storm coming in right there at the end, that's huge as well. Just because those are the innings where bad things can happen, and you never know. And just having him come in there and make sure that he's going to shut the door and end it, that's hype. Everybody loved it.
Knowing how this series went last year, was there a little added motivation going into the day start?
Absolutely. I didn't get to pitch against him last year. I wasn't on the weekend rotation yet, so I definitely had a little revenge game. I wanted them to show who we were. I wanted to show them that, and I think we did. We got 2 more games to win, so we can't stop yet.